Whoops, sorry for this. Alright, I guess apparently my phone can only be like the tall way. I tried to rotate it, but I guess it doesn't work that way for live videos, apparently. Alright. There we go, make sure, okay. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. I mean, I know there's not a big group right now, but I'll kind of wait and see if other... There we go, make sure, okay. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. Now, but I'll kind of wait and see if other... There we go, make sure, okay. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. Now, but I'll kind of wait and see if there we go, make sure, okay. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. I'll kind of wait and see if okay, here we go. Alright. I'm sorry. Apparently I had my own live video playing on YouTube and it was... So sorry, I had to get that taken care of, yes. Hi there, David. Yes, really. I don't do lives very often. I'm still learning things about that. Sometimes that's a bit more complicated than just regular videos. But there, I got it figured out. I got it figured out anyways. Again, just to, catch up, chat with Rappies. Nothing in particular. I always like to, I like to do these once in a while because at times it's sometimes nice to kind of fill in Rappies on just kind of what's been going on. I sometimes like to kind of explain my thinking behind certain videos. Like, I think now with because I think now with like the reading videos that I've been doing, it's some people might be curious as to how I thought of that or where I got that from. I don't know. It just, for some reason, it just kind of came to me, like for the reading videos to. I don't know. It was because I guess I'm just really trying to really make the best use of all of, what I would say. I'm not trying to, I'm being humble about it, but I'm trying to really make good use of like my gifts and qualities that I have. Like I think with singing, I think I've good pitch. Like that's like I think the main reason why I do singing. And then I think again with the journaling and workout videos, it's like it just stemmed from me wanting to. I wanted to be, some sort of an influence, like in regards to finding positive ways to cope with stress. I know Rappies who have watched my channel for a while do understand that by now, but I think also just trying to fill in the silence, so because otherwise I don't really know what else to really talk about. See, Maddie the baddie, am I Adam Sandler? I don't know if I don't know if you mean that as a compliment, saying that I'm funny, but if that's what you mean, well, thanks. Oh, okay. Do I have? I'm again. Sorry. I'm. All right. I'm gonna sound. This is gonna. This is gonna. I'm probably gonna be. I'm gonna sound stupid with this, but what? All right. Do I have an OF? I don't. I think I don't know if that means a Facebook or official Facebook. Oh, only fans. Hmm. Hmm. I think I do with people who the rappies, people who have subscribed. Yeah. Or I mean, I guess just everybody who watches my videos in general. I shouldn't be like who does and doesn't subscribe. That's not. That's that's rude for me to say that. But yeah, everybody who watches and likes my videos. Mm, yeah. You're subbing. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I think another thing that I've talked about before, and I know it's I know probably a lot of you will be tired of hearing it, but and I know and David, I know you and I have talked about it like privately, but it's about how I do post a lot, how I am posting very frequently, and I'm not trying to be overwhelming people with if I'm for those who are subscribed. I mean, it also depends on how you set it, because I know when you hit subscribe and you can choose to hit that notification bell for like every notification every single time I post a video, or like however you guys have it set, because then I know I'm sorry if I'm overwhelming people's phones with notifications that I post a video, but part of it also, and it also has to do with like I'm just kind of thinking about I have to start thinking about kind of more like future plans, or as I've talked about. And also like the videos I'm posting will stay on my channel forever. So everybody will people in the future can go back and I have all the videos that I make organized into playlists. So and I think you can also just like look up the playlist in particular, like if you wanted to check out like check out like the just like the journaling videos or the reading videos. Like you just probably type in like rapper 9198, like Ryan's Day journaling or Ryan's Day reading, that kind of stuff. So and also I think it's nice when they're kind of together like that, because then I think when they're put together like that, I guess it helps the videos make more sense in a way. I don't if if that makes any sense, but because it's like it makes more sense to have like for like the reading, for example, like when you're reading, when I'm just doing one chapter of a book in a video, and then you can just go right to the next video, right to the next chapter of whatever book it is I'm reading. Like right now I just finished reading Bridge to Terabithia. Yeah, which is a really good book and a really good movie. I mean, that movie is almost 20 years old now. But I remember seeing it in the theater, and I don't think I really cried, but I think I can remember feeling like shocked, like learning about uh well, maybe if there's anybody who hasn't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. Sorry, I won't go into it. I'll let you guys find out, but I highly recommend it though. Um, let's see. I'm just trying to think. I know this is the part that I get worried about when I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to think of other things to say or to talk about, or just how's everybody doing? Uh, Hope everybody's doing okay. Um, see. Oh, what about what I should work on, like with the? Hmm. Yeah, like with the. You mean like the stretches? Um, wait. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused, like about my videos. Well, again, it's just I just do what I can on my part. And then everyone else decides if they want to watch it or not, or like or subscribe to my channel or not. Yeah. Oh, and I think another thing about I think another thing that inspired me to start the reading videos. Yeah, another thing that inspired the reading videos was, my job, because I work, for people who don't know, I work with people with disabilities. And I'm back when I first started there was a time when we would have like, there would be like a reading time. One of us would read a few chapters from a book, and everyone seemed to like it. And I was like, I should do that. I should make it in the form of videos, because people at my job do watch my videos, and so I thought, why not try and do that? And and also maybe it wouldn't have to be for them to actually sit and watch. Like, it could just be on for like a form of background noise. I don't know, but and I think also I hope the reading videos are relaxing in a way. Like, even I myself have like fallen asleep listening to them. as as goofy as it might sound to some of you, but mhm. Yeah. So this is what you like, David, about the live videos. Mhm. Well, that's good. I know. And then also, as you guys have seen, I've been definitely been posting a lot more shorts, like YouTube shorts, because those ones, which of course I made them on TikTok, because then I after I post it to my TikTok, it like automatically saves to my phone, and so therefore I like to post them to my YouTube and to my Facebook and Instagram threads. I posted on the Instagram Threads app, and then also on again on X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, you like that? How can I improve my videos? I mean, yeah, you mean improve, not approve. Well, hmm Well, I mean, I'm not really sure what all really I can do to improve them, because I mean, if you're talking about maybe in regards to, yeah, and I've been doing that. I have posted a lot more original songs, and I have all those in a playlist too. Like I'm like at 43, 44, I think, or something. It's like in the mid 40s now. And it's just whenever I get an idea, and I know, it may not be like professionally done, but I think if you find, you have an idea, you write down words and put it to a melody or to a beat. I think that has to count for something. Like, because I think, and also, these are like things that especially my most recent one, which about the sticks and stones thing, like, uh, so maybe to better explain the whole story behind that. And this was inspired. I got the idea at work, and so I just nobody tries to give me ideas, but just some when things when something when there's a lot of incidents happen, like when you work at a place like that with people with disabilities, there's, I'll be honest, never a dull moment, but I don't want to never a dull moment around there, I must say. But like, sometimes we have to be a bit, we have to be disciplinary. We have to instill some discipline in some people, and not just some, but and use positive reinforcement. And so I thought I remember hearing somebody saying the whole sticks and stones may break my bones saying, and I was like, I should try to expand on that, because I know the saying, the original saying is the sticks and stones may break my bones, but words shall never hurt me. Like that's the way that's it. But I was like, I should expand on it and make it into more of a little bit more like a poem or something, or add more rhymes to it. So I was like trying to think of different words that would rhyme with stones, or so stones, bones, and then the next word I thought of was loans. Like the rhymes came to me in that order. They came to me in, so loans, uh, groans, moans, and like those were all I could think of. But then I was like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but break my bones, you you pay the loans. So I was like, ooh, and then how can I add even more? So like, okay, you pay the loans, no more groans, and no more groans, no more moans, no more moans, no more sticks and stones. So so I was like, and then and then it wasn't until later that I realized that actually is that is like a concept of how good and bad behavior are and aren't rewarded. How, yeah, good and bad behavior are and aren't rewarded, respectively. So, the sticks and stones break the bones. If you do a bad action or behavior, you break the rules, you do that, do something if you do something, do the wrong thing, then you pay the loans or you pay the price, you suffer the consequence. And then once once you've served that, or, once you've kind of, once you've paid the price, suffered the consequence, hopefully, and learned the lesson, and then learn to do the right stuff, the right things, then, you get the cones. I forgot that part. Yeah, you pay the loans, you get the cones, or usually you get the ice cream cone. You can get rewarded for it. And then, like, ice cream cone would just be like an example of a reward. And then once you get the cones, then there should be no more moans or groans. Hey, be happy. And then with that, hopefully, we've learned the lesson, and then the bad stuff should hopefully don't happen again. So I thought that was really interesting. I didn't even think about it because I was just doing that to be funny. Because I like to be goofy sometimes. I kind of, if I'm in the mood for it, like, I'll just kind of be goofy in it. Some of participants get a kick out of it, and I say that to them, and they kind of laugh about it. They have a little bit of a laugh because it's a serious message, but yet I'm delivering it in a very lighthearted, funny way. And so I thought, yeah, I can make that into a song, and so therefore that was the song I came up with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Well, if I videos of his daily life, like that'd be way too much for me. And also, I don't want to be putting my family on camera like that. Like, it would include doing that. And my family, the rest of my family, they don't like to be in front of the camera. They don't like to be on camera, so I don't want to be kind of I don't know, exploiting or exposing them like that. If their faces don't want to be shown kind of in a bit of a spotlight like this, like, then I don't want to do that. Yeah. I could do a song about summer. That's a good idea. I'll have to think about that. Well, I don't know how I don't know how I would do videos of, like, my daily life. I don't think people would. Also, like, nobody would. I don't think anybody really would have the time. Like, nobody wants. I don't think anybody really wants to watch videos of someone's daily life like that. To me, it just doesn't. I don't think it really makes sense for me to do it. I mean, I appreciate the idea, but I don't know how I would do that. There's no way I could do that without having family members on camera with me. So I'm just sticking to the videos I am doing because it doesn't include them. I don't say that to be rude. Like, it's not like I don't want to include them, but it's that my family is more private, and no, I have to respect their privacy. If they want to, yeah. Hmm. But yeah, I'll definitely make a note of that. But I'll definitely make note of the original song about summer, the summer theme song. Um, I don't know. I'm also another thing. If you're trying to talk about me improving my videos, I think only other thing I can think about, but that would be just too much work to. I'm trying to maybe give my videos a bit more like a more professional, sophisticated look, or with the reading and the journaling videos, like how it has like kind of the intros and the outros like that, how it just kind of shows like how it like how the title kind of pops up like that, like Ryan's Day journaling number or whatever, or Ryan's Day reading number or whatever, and then the thanks for watching at the end of it. Okay. Write songs about daily life. Yeah, I maybe, but I guess it just depends. It might be a little hard because sometimes each day, sometimes days are different, or I don't really know if there's anything super interesting that would, if it's interesting enough to put into a song. Because or think about days, weekdays. I get up, go to work, come home. But yeah, and yeah, NF, his life's probably a lot. His life's a lot different than mine. And we don't. All right, I'll do it. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll see. But here, come on. Where's some other rappies? Come on. Come on, don't be shy. Join the chat. If I known it was just going to be you and I really talking, David, I should have turned on the thing, or I would have turned on the thing or I would have sent you a link to join me. I don't. It's not you, David. I don't know why it's just me and you. Well, there's been some other people. There's been other people who have. I was just kind of saying. Yeah. Well, no, it's yeah. I know you're not being mean. It's okay. Oh, let's not think about that anymore. yeah, don't bring that up. Okay. I know. Sorry. I know. And also, some people might watch it later after I'm done here, because right now I'm doing this live, but it'll stay on my channel though as like a regular video, so then others can probably watch it later. But also, for a live, people join and then they kind of come and go as they please. I well, it depends on. I know I'm trying to find the ideal time, because everybody's, there's people around the world, different parts of the different countries who tune in. That's happened before, and so they're in different time zones. I have to think about that. Well, and also, I mean, during the day, like, there's a lot more noise around here, and it's kind of nice doing it in a more quiet setting like this. That's the ideal for me. I mean, and so I thought, if I started at 9 o'clock, I thought, I mean, I don't know how the time zones work, but I think about it. I'm like, I'm trying to find the time that's like not too early, not too late for, wherever else, whoever, whatever my audience, just depends on where everybody is. And I thought, and also, it's why I do it on a Saturday too, because I think people tend to stay up later on either Fridays or Saturdays, like a night that's not a work night, or a week weeknight when people have to get up and go to work or go to school the next day. Um, but yeah. I don't know, but now I don't know, I feel like I have to say something like really empowering right now. I don't know why, but it's like this is like I feel like this is like an opportunity to it's like an opportunity to actually kind of, say something empowering or positive or inspiring, cuz I have noticed that, like, recently videos, I haven't gotten a lot of views on them, but I'm not offended by that or anything. Like, I think it is just because I know I do post a lot, but at the same time, I'm not trying to, but it does feel good, because it's like, I don't know, this is kind of, again, this is just kind of, it's my own mindset there, but just kind of the feeling of how it's all unfolding right now is feeling good to me. Like, it's nice to kind of make these videos while I do still have the time to make them, because I mean, I'll still definitely continue doing them, but I think eventually there's going to be a point where I'm not going to be able to do it as often. I know I've talked about this before, but again, I think it's good to again have a refresher. And I know, again, I probably judged a bit too quickly, that, like, because I know before I said, there might be a point where I won't do videos anymore at all. And I think that was a bit too harsh when I said that. And so I want to correct that and just say, maybe not post at all, but not not as often or not as frequently. But I think, yeah, I think that'll also be okay, because I know then I think it does give people. I think that when I do post at least one video every single day, that I feel like it does kind of. I think it can have a sense of a feeling of overwhelmness or overwhelmingness. Sorry. Okay. Whatever. Hope I say that correctly. Hope I'm using that right. Uh, just that sense of feeling overwhelmed because it's like, or I don't know if people feel like like have that like trying to keep up or something. Like, well, yeah, I know you don't think that, David. I know because yeah, you definitely keep up with that well, and also because you actually know me, and so. But I'm speaking more to the audience, to the rest of the audience. I'm not talking. Yep. Oh, there's my dogs. There they go. See, like that's. Hmm. Okay. Well. I know I'm trying to think. Anything else that I should? Anything else? I was like. Hmm. Yeah. True. True. Yeah, but I like the rate at which I'm posting because it's like because because I think about I also think about how like because you never know what tomorrow brings. It's I try to make videos and post them while I know that I can, and because you never know because tomorrow is never guaranteed. I think about the concept of that, and I'm not. I don't want to say that to scare anybody, but it's it just you just have to think about how life is a precious thing and that you never know what might happen. And so it's nice to kind of create what I can while I'm still alive. And again, not saying that to scare anybody. Like I'm okay, I'm alive, I'm well, but I'm just it just never hurts to think about that stuff because our this gift of life is a very precious, delicate thing. Yeah, because no moment is guaranteed. Because I've there's because I've because there's been a lot of famous YouTubers and also people on TikTok who have died at young ages. And I'm not saying that's going to happen to me, but I'm just saying, I'm just doing what I can while I can do it. I'm I think that's probably another reason why I am posting pretty frequently. But still it's not like like doom 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 like so many in a day. Like it's usually like one a regular karaoke video in the afternoon, and then I'll sometimes either post a short, or I'll do a journaling, a workout, or a reading video, or also I make posts on my YouTube community. I don't know. I'm just trying my best to. I know I'm sorry, David. I'm trying to explain it as best I can. But that is really the best way I can. I think I'm also just trying to kind of kind of get everyone up to speed on just kind of just my thinking and my thinking and intentions behind all my videos, and also because sometimes I just feel like I need to fill in, or I have to like justify the frequency at which I'm posting. I don't know why, but it's just in some ways it makes me feel better because I like doing all the videos that I'm doing because I love hopefully being influential, and because I know you're not gonna like me going into this, and if you don't want to listen to it, you can feel free to tune out, okay, to not watch this. But it's because there's a lot of crazy people in the world, and the world is a very crazy and cruel place, and a lot of stuff going on, a lot of bad things in the world. I know, David, I don't need to hear it. I know you don't like me talking about it, but I feel like I have to because it feels it's important. I know it's stressful, but it's important at the same time, and it's like, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm kind of showing that not everybody is crazy, or it's like there's I'm afraid there's people who lose faith in humanity. I don't want and I don't want that. I don't want people to lose faith in humanity or something, because of all these, with all the fire, with all like the wildfires, and you know shootings and things of that sort that have been happening. And I'm just trying to I like kind of being hopefully a source of comfort. Comfort is comfort, influence, inspiration, all the words of that sort. And yes, yes, it's their lives, not ours. Yes, I know, but still, they all live in the same. We all live on the same planet, but it's all Earth on Earth. But yeah, it feels good. This is good. This is what I like. I like actually. This feels like I'm really opening up, and kind of really saying what I think is the best way I can put it into words. Because I know sometimes, like in my head, it's probably in ways that wouldn't make sense to anybody else, but make sense to me. And I can't exactly put it into words, but I'm like trying to now, and I think that's really the best way that I can. And it just feels good. I'm just trying to really take advantage of the opportunity here while I'm on live, because I feel like I do have kind of where I feel like there is more people watching, and hmm yeah, if they want to do that stuff, we can. And I know, David, I know, but I'm just again, yeah, I know we don't need to talk about that again. I don't want to go into a whole discussion about it, but I don't know. I just want this to feel right to me, and it always just feels good when I can open up and I have I don't know I have put that into songs. Like I know I did that whole I know I did an original song called "What's Going On in the World." So I know you would say, David, hey, if you're feeling it, write it into a song, and I have. But again, I also like just chatting too. I like doing that too. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to just say hey, and again, the lives aren't really about anything in particular. I don't really have a certain topic about a certain topic or theme to them. It's just kind of nice to be able for the rappies to not just hear me sing or watch me journal or listen to me read or work out. Or it's so just to be able to just see me talk. And even though even though if I put it that way, it may not, to others who people who don't know me like you do, David, like it may not sound that interesting. But all right. And also I'm just trying to, all right, it's little, okay, almost 47 minutes. Okay. And I usually try to make the lives usually about an hour. And so, but anyways, yeah, always feels nice to do that. And hopefully it kind of gives, people who watch my videos who don't know me, just kind of give a little better idea of the kind of person I am. And yes, I know, David, and I know what you're thinking already, and thank you. I know you're gonna, because I know you've done it before on on live videos before, like how you say that I am how I have a big heart, and I do appreciate that, and I know I know that's something that you like, that you love about me, and it's the same with you too. You have a big heart as well, and I really appreciate you for that as well. And yeah, so okay, I'll check that out. I know he just texted me a link there. And also, I think it's good because also it's with my, because for those who don't know, I have autism, and I think a lot of it stems from that as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna do that, I have to grab my computer. Hold on. Sorry, hold on, I'm right here. Should I? I know, because I'm doing the live from my phone. Like, let's see. This.
All my best friends wear capes.
Supergirl inspiration.
And they save people, and I want to do something good for the world.
I hate to break it to you, dude, but you don't.
Here. That's right. You sent that to your sister? Okay. Here, I'll do this so you guys can see it too. All right, David just texted me a link to this video. It's Supergirl inspiration. Okay.
And they're heroes, and they save people, and I want to do something good for the world.
I hate to break it to you, dude, but you don't have superpowers.
I know, but I can do this.
She thinks you have potential to make a difference like she does, to be a hero.
I don't know how.
You can start by standing up.
I need you to make sure you are sure. Full stop. You do this, you are someone else. There's a cost. Are you sure?
Now, the world needs you to fly. I can't do it. It's why you were sent here. I believe that now. You have to believe it. a tragedy strikes, they look to their heroes.
Parents' legacy is not death and destruction. It's you.
I need you to hope. Hope. That you will remember that you can all be heroes. Hope that when faced with an enemy determined to destroy your spirit, you will fight back and thrive. There is no correct path in life. You will lose your way many times. What's important is that you find your way back to the brave girl you always were. You are. Be strong. And always be true to yourself. You taught me to be so strong. And I am.
Wow. Wow, man. That's really good. Wow. See, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mason. Hey, there, now we got someone else. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how either. I mean, I know that's a tough one. Yeah. Oops, hold on. Yep. Yep, sorry, hold on. I heard my mom. Yes, Mom? Yeah. Okay. Oops, okay. I know. Sorry, everybody. Don't mean to leave you. Oh, sorry. All right, don't worry. I'm still here. Sorry. I had to say goodnight to my mom. It's okay. Yeah, but yeah, I just. Yeah. Okay, but. All right. I think. All right. I'm coming upon 1 hour here, so I think I'll probably start to wrap it up here. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't exactly know how you could be a hero like that. I mean, I understand how you feel there, but I feel like only so much can be done to make that happen. Or let me see, but see, I think all you can, well, let's see, well. So like, are you saying like kind of like how I say it, like how you just want to be encouraging, or encouraging, influential, some like of that sort? Because if that's the case, then really all you can do is just do what you can on your part. I don't know how. Well, I guess whenever an opportunity presents itself, you just have, you just have to. I think in some ways you have to wait for an opportunity. I don't know when that would be, but then when the opportunity presents itself, do what you can on your part. I think that's really the best way I can put it there for you. Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh. Yes, hi. Oh, my dogs just came in the room. Oh. like, how, I don't know how, what do you mean by, how do you want to save people? Like, what do you mean? Save them, save them from what? Or, what exactly do you mean by save people? Like, oh, this. Sorry, I know my dogs came downstairs and then they came into my room and I was gonna show them. But they ran back up, and I don't. Well, it's a bit. I don't want to go in too far into it, but I think I'm gonna stop for. I'm gonna probably stop for tonight. Gee, that's a lot to. That's a lot to ask me. I don't know. I don't know that stuff. Yeah. All right. Yep. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Rappies. Yep. We'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining tonight. It was nice to again catch up and just kind of talk about whatever, and hope you guys still continue to enjoy all my videos, and yep. God bless you guys. Thank you.